Are cash flow problems holding your business back? In today's video, I'm going to show you the 3 single pillars that will transform your cash flow and set your business up for long-term success. Before we start, you might be asking yourself, who is this young kid and what the heck does he know about business cash flow? Well, I own my own financial firm and I've had the opportunity to help out dozens of businesses to get their finances in order. Plus, I'm just a nerd for finance in general. The first pillar is managing your cash flow, right? This might just seem simple, but the thing is, you have to know exactly where your money is going. It's not just about how much money you're making, it's about tracking every single dollar, making sure each dollar has its own job. The thing with cash flow, it's called cash flow for a reason, because any single dollar that is just sitting in your bank account that you don't need at this moment is considered dead money. There's no reason you should be having an extra few $1,000s if you don't need it. Although it looks nice, I don't mind having a few extra digits in my bank account. But the thing is, that money isn't doing anything for you. You should be using that money to pay things ahead of time. It should always be cash flowing. For example, there's always seasons around the year where your business doesn't perform at its peak. This is where you're able to use that money to pay bills ahead of time. The whole point is to keep the money moving, right? So just continue to keep planning ahead of time. The second pillar is building a money safety net. You need to have an emergency funds worth of 3 to 6 months of monthly expenses. Because if not, 1 month you're gonna miss your quota. Next thing you know, whole business goes downhill, you get into debt, and a bunch of problems begin to happen. Although you feel like you can be using that emergency fund money to continue to grow your business even more, it's not worth the risk because one emergency can ruin the entirety of it. If you have debt within your business, it's best to use these 2 strategies. First being the avalanche method, second being the snowball method. The avalanche method is where you allocate the most amount of money you can into the highest interest rate debt that you have. Nowadays, the average interest rate on debt is roughly 20%. So if you want to think about it in a mathematical way, tell me, is there anything else in your business that's giving you a 20% return every single month? If not, you should be using this method. And for the snowball method, on the other hand, is focusing on paying off the smallest debt first, then rolling that payment into the next smallest debt, and so on until all debts are paid off. And the third pillar is smart spending and planning. You have to begin to start spending with a purpose and not on just a bunch of nonsense. So begin to cut unnecessary costs and begin to focus on things that help out the business, as well as planning ahead of time for everyone's favorite business partner, Uncle Sam. So begin to allocate money for taxes and long-term growth so you're never caught off guard. These are the only 3 pillars that you need in order for your business to succeed long-term. If you're interested in learning how to scale your cash flow, I created a guide specifically for business owners that will show you step by step on how you're able to scale your business. I made this guide with insights from myself, Justin Welsh, Alex Hormozi, and Grant Cardone. If you're interested, click on the link down below and I'll send it right to you.